Yo, real quick. Let's see if we can do this real quick. This should say I got 16 minutes left. Let's see if I can knock this one out. Yo. So we're gonna talk about Ghislaine Maxwell today because Ghislaine Maxwell basically her trial starts, but it all adds up. It all connects to the same shit. Even Young Dolph, New World Order, all that shit. It all connects. So Ghislaine Maxwell is going to court because she got caught up in a international sex trafficking situation where they were doing sex trafficking of minors from war-torn countries or third world countries and bringing them to the Caribbean. And, a lot of big wigs got caught up in it. We all know what she was. She was David Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein's. They call it procure. Procure meaning she was getting the girls for him, but she was like his pimp or something. You know how we would say it. But how do it all this tie in? Oh my god! Now we got a situation going on where a lot of countries are trying to go at America and take America out the game. We have really not a lot of countries that's got our back. One country we would think would have our back is England, but we figuring out now that they don't have our back. We figuring out now that there's actually a war going on between America and England that nobody knows about. Oh, not many people knows about. And Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein is tied up in the middle of it. So we know England, like I've been telling you, this shit about how England empowered China to circumvent America because we left the rule of England. Now, mind you, I've been saying this ancient power has been going on forever, and America kind of fucked them up in it. Now, this ancient power it came back through Hitler when the whole world kind of teamed up, even some people from America teamed up and, funded Hitler to basically take over the world. But when we say take over the world, we're going to say what's going on right now. Like the world is being taken over. We have an authoritarian kind of system and it's coming through like the vaccine mandates and all this shit like that. So we see what's happening, but this was happening before. Hitler was trying this. Hitler was the last person to try all this shit. And he didn't win. He failed because of America. Now, England had Churchill. And you remember, people watching this, y'all like the Zack Snyder movies and shit like that, comic book movies. So remember when Wonder Woman came in on their little meeting and she was like, "Yo, y'all all working together." That was a little hint, but not many people knew it because it kind of, made it kind of like she got mad real quick and then she calmed down. But no, we should get mad because they all are working together and it's all against us pretty much. Now, this crew, like I said, has been experimenting on people since World War II, since Hitler. A lot of experiments on how to control your brain. It's a lot of mind warfare experiments. Not just like Agent Orange and war testing and shit like that. No, it's mostly mind control. The project was called MK Ultra, and it's been tested, and it's continued to go. Like, it's been going on in Canada and then probably Detroit, because they're pretty close. But right across the border from Detroit and Canada, there've been some MK Ultra testing for the last 20 years. Like, this is why I be saying, y'all, they never stop this shit. When we be like, yeah, this is all in history, but this don't go on anymore. Like, why would that's like the dumbest shit you could ever say. Why would they stop? They never stop testing on us. They never stop none of this shit that they've been doing, that we read about in our history books. It's still going on. We're seeing it right now. So these people have learned magic through, some spiritual magic, like earthly kind of magic with the Tibetans, of like meditation and all this shit. They learned also mind control type of magic. Now, when they learn how to control people, and it was brought over to America with Project Paperclip, these Nazi scientists was never our homeboys. Never. But neither was our homeboys. So we thought England was our homeboys, kinda, for some reason. Now check this out. Ghislaine Maxwell, we're gonna speed it up a little bit. Remember, they've been testing on people. They learn how to control people's minds, blah, 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 blah. All right, no, we can't skip this. Hollywood was the first like testing of this new magic. They learned, there was this test they did, Orson Welles, I think, War of the Worlds on the radio, when they faked like alien invasion was happening in America, and everyone listening to it on the radio lost their mind and came outside thinking, aliens was here. But it was a test to see what they can do with mass media. And they've been doing these same tests forever. They never have stopped. There are tests even going on today in what, like we talked about last time, big tech. Now, Hollywood started because all of their parents were like military intelligence. Hollywood, the people that came over from World War II, their kids started Hollywood. Their kids, they were all in the military learning about all this magic, all this watchman shit, all this shit after World War II. They just made a nuclear bomb. They knew how to do all kind of shit. All this tech was growing up. But the tech that they don't talk about is the mind control tech. So this tech and this magic went to Hollywood, went to LA. And the people came from the war, their kids started Hollywood, and the kind of hippie music at the time, and all of that. It was the military's kids that did this. But it was mind warfare, because so they started with like people like Sharon Tate and what's his name? The crazy dude, Charles Manson. You see, Charles Manson got a swastika tatted on his head, and nobody knew why. They thought he was crazy. He's telling you who he is, who they are. We know the history about him, but listen to Charles Manson talk. He knows some shit. He was very, very, very smart. He knew what was going on. But what was he doing? He was trying to teach the people that's making the movies. He was trying to teach them that there's going to be a black and white race war coming up in America called Helter Skelter. He was also teaching them this magic, and they were also tied into military intelligence that, learned this magic from the Nazis. So Hollywood blows up. Here's how Hollywood got powerful. Hollywood would say a general of an army comes out and you know, they would set you up with like a little girl or, you know, an underage girl, and everybody thought this was the thing to do, you know, but they would film you and get you compromised. That still goes on in the industry today. You know, when they want to get you in a contract, they just drug you, have sex with you, and film it, and then show you, hey, dog, you know, you better sign this contract before we show this video. Now, that's how Hollywood started. So then Hollywood got leverage over a lot of people. A lot of big people got leverage because they got filmed doing something dirty. That's what Ghislaine Maxwell's dad and her family was. Now, they also know this magic of mind control. So they would entrap all the bigwigs in the country, all the pushers, you know, all the people of importance. They would entrap them, just like they do in the music industry now. And then they would control them and make them push out bullshit, just like the movie industry do. Just, you know, I saw a Yuck Mouth interview the other day, and he was talking about it. He said he didn't know about gangs until he saw Colors and, you know, all those gang movies and shit like that. Hollywood is pushing out magic, brainwashing, mind control over a whole country. And then the gang shit starts, you know, they push out Scarface, and then the cocaine shit starts. But they're tied into the gangs and the cocaine and the drugs and all this. The military is tied into that. They put the Hollywood people out to advertise that because it's warfare, mental warfare. So now they make movies and they get us involved, the people involved in the same fucked up shit that they're doing. Also, you and your country can't go after them when you realize that they're full of shit. You can't go after them because they had already entrapped you. They got video of you fucking some other illegal or some bullshit like that. But how did England and all this shit attach in? Because it was probably like an MI5 or 6 crew, because they got the royal family first. Prince Andrew. So Trump arrested them because they are in America using big tech and magic that they learned from Hitler to brainwash America. I only got about 3 minutes left, but I'm gonna break it down. So Prince Andrew, the royal family of England, was protecting Epstein and Maxwell, while they, like I said, they've been English agents over here, while they, you know, Maxwell's daddy owned, like, he had beef with Rupert Murdoch, the owner of Fox News. They get into media so they can push this magic and destroy that country. The same shit that Charles Manson was talking about back in the day with his Nazi swastika attached to his head. It's the same shit that Nexium and Allison Mack from Warner Brothers got attached into. And she's snitching on the Seagram's heiress. The heiress of Seagram's gin is in this country considering themselves reincarnate Nazis, entrapping, they're the ones stealing all of our little kids and raping them and doing shit like that and feeding them to other rapists so they can entrap them. Why do they need them entrapped? So they can continue to not only control the country, but push magic on that country. Evil magic. Trump arrested them. But since they were so high up, They probably erased the tapes and came and got Jeffrey Epstein out of jail, and they got Trump out of office. So if you look at the Time magazine article that says a mysterious cabal teams up to get Donald Trump out of office and save America. No, this mysterious cabal is these guys who teamed up to get Donald Trump out of office so they can continue to pump poison on America through magic and kidnap our kids and rape them and put them in sex trafficking entrapments. That's the reason why they took Trump out of office, because he arrested them. Because Trump knows the media. Trump is in that game. Trump got Epstein. They got Trump because Trump got Epstein. All of this shit is going to come out in the case right now. So y'all boys just get ready. Go Deep told you first. I got it before 16 minutes. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe to my other channel too, Mr. West Ashley 843. Yeah, bitch.